And once you see that all the pink is gone, what you're going to want to do is add a cup of red onions. A cup is pretty What's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel. First thing you gotta do is hit like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're not new to the channel, please just hit the like button and make sure the bell is on for your notifications. So this week I am doing what's gonna be healthy, international, and extremely affordable. I was trying to find the cheapest recipe that I can without having to break it down either. Because some people will be like, oh, half pound of chicken, but you can't buy a half pound of chicken, you gotta buy the big $8 one. I managed to slim it down, and I managed to get a nice international and affordable meals that's gonna be less than $16, but still extremely healthy for you. I'll be showing you guys, I'll be talking guys through the recipe, I'll be talking to you step by step how to cook it, and I'll also show you guys the calorie intake, the protein, and everything else. You can see how healthy it is and how affordable this is. It actually comes less than going to McDonald's once. I've made myself breakfast what would be for 4 days, and I made myself lunch for 4 days. So I'll show you guys what the cooking is right now. Alright, so today, like I said, we are going to do Moroccan style chicken and rice. You guys can mix it up however you want. So you get a 1.5 pounds of chicken breast. You get a red onion, chicken stock, California raisins or any raisins, salt, pepper, and then instead of paprika I'm going to use Sloppy Mama Cajun style because I like everything Cajun. And then use a little cayenne pepper, rice, preferably brown rice, and chickpea. First thing we do, spray the pan with some non-stick spray. For me, it's my handy dandy duck fat. Then we chop up the chicken. Once the chicken's all chopped up inside there, put it on medium high. You mix it around for about 6 to 8 minutes. What you're trying to do is get rid of all the pink. It doesn't really matter if it's not cooked all the way, because we still got a lot of cooking we're going to do afterwards. So while that's doing that, and you spin it around with your spatula, you get the onion and you chop it up, and you want to mince and dice about a cup of the red onion. And once you see that all the pink is gone, what you're going to want to do is add a cup of red onion. A cup is pretty much, I know what it looks like, but a lot of people may not know. It came with half an onion, average size onion like the one you just saw. That's going to be a full cup. So what you're going to do is add that, then you're going to add the vegetable oil. Just a little bit. And then you're going to let it sit and mix it and spin it for about 3 minutes or until the onions are caramelized. Once your onions become translucent or they're just like brown caramelized, see it better than that hot right there, you're going to add your rice, about a cup of rice, then you add your chickpeas right there, and you're going to spin them around for about 3 to 5 minutes, making sure everything gets nice and mixed in there. So after 3 to 5 minutes, depending how long you guys want, after you add your cup of rice and your full can of chickpeas, you're going to add a cup and a half of chicken broth. Chicken stock. Sorry, stock. Gotta make sure it's stock. And then you're gonna add your seasonings, which is gonna be the cinnamon, the salt, the pepper, and the cayenne pepper. And in my instance, I'm gonna use some good old Slap Yo Mama. And then you add in the raisins. The recipe calls for a 1/3 cup, but I mean, raisins are raisins. If you like more, add a little more. So once you add the raisins, everything, and all the seasonings in, you want to wait till it gets to a nice boil, like as you can see it is right now. You want to bring it to a medium-low heat, and then you're going to want to cover it. You know, cover it for about 20 minutes of cook time, and then once it's done, you are almost ready. So you let it sit for 20 minutes on medium-low covered. While I'm doing this, I'm going to start my breakfast. Alright, so I know I was trying to do international and affordable. I thought this recipe was pretty cool, and it's international depending on who you are, but it is American. But I really like the way this one turned out. So what you gotta do is get your overnight oats, some cinnamon, nutmeg, a little garlic. You're gonna get some unsweetened applesauce and oat milk or any kind of milk you want, plus some raisins. Once you get all this, you're gonna add it into a mason jar. So I'm only gonna meal prep my breakfast for 2 days, and so I'll tell you how to do it for 4 days. It's 1/3 cups of the oats, half a tablespoon of the cinnamon, a 1/4 tablespoon of the nutmeg or ginger, depends what you want, a 1/4 tablespoon of the garlic, 2 cups of the milk of your choice, 1/4 cup of the raisins, and 1 1/3 cups of the applesauce. And then chopped walnuts you can throw in there too, to make it that whole apple pie taste. I'm only doing 2 days, so I'm gonna do half these ingredients to get them in there. And if you're gonna do 4 days, you would just do exactly what I mentioned and put them all into 4 separate 12-ounce mason jars. So for you, you would have it in 4 12-ounce mason jars. For me, this is one big one. We need half of that for 1 day, half of that for my 2nd day. I don't need to meal prep the rest because of how my week works out, but still that's how you do it for the full day. This is going to taste just like apple pie. And this will be weird. You're not going to believe me until you try it, but it will. So this took only about 15 minutes for me to do, a little less. I'm still waiting for my chicken to finish sizzling. So it's very doable. When you're waiting for this to be done, you could do that. You don't want to eat it right away, by the way. You want to wait up to 5 to 6 hours, and it stays good for 4 to 5 days. Alright, so that was my meal prep for the week. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like I mentioned in my video, because of my hours and how things worked out with my gym's closing, I could actually cook in the morning. I have more than enough time for 3 of my days, so I'm only meal prepping for 2 on Monday and Tuesday, but I still showed you guys how to get enough food in there for 4 days. So I finally weighed myself after like 2 weeks of not weighing myself, and it wasn't that bad. I was down to 305, so I figured I gained some and I lost some because now that I'm running. I'm using that Couch to 5K run app, and it's actually working out pretty easy. 3 times a week. I'm getting into it. I'm getting more used to it. Next week's gonna be a little more intense. I feel like I'm losing more weight. I feel like I'm less bloated. I've been told I look less bloated, and it's just overall, it's pretty much running is something I should have been doing this whole time, but I just hate running, so I didn't do it. And also with my resistant band workouts, I've been working out 3 times a week. I didn't miss 2 days so far, but I've done it at night, so I made up for 1, I guess, but 1 day I did completely miss. This week was a little rough for dieting. We had a birthday party yesterday with a homemade cake. So, and then we also stopped for the ice cream man as well. We made the ice cream man, and that's what matters the most, is that we did catch him. So now with no more birthdays coming up until about Christmas, we're gonna be hitting the roads hard. We're gonna making sure I'll be weighing myself. I'm gonna do that taping soon. I know I keep talking about it and never do it, but I do want to do the tape. So I see, especially since I'm starting to see the difference. Like I told you guys, make sure you take pictures of yourself once a week. You're not gonna notice it until you make a collage and you're swiping through and you see even through the weeks, you can notice yourself losing weight or just the adjustments. I've been taking a picture of my shirt off for about, since it started, on week 8, 7 now. And at first, the first 3-4 weeks, I barely even noticed any change whatsoever. But now, when I took a picture today and went back to week 1, I could slowly see myself getting more and more in shape, and it helped motivate me. And in another month, I'll upload those pictures so you guys can see a 2-month lapse of me working hard with some realistic every day, every person relapse. Not relapse, but cracking with holidays and birthdays. Because obviously we can't be all like those Instagram people, all swole, we can never miss a day and work out. It's life. We're the average person, and that's why I was making these videos to show you guys that the average person can do it, but still collapse sometimes. It's very important that you guys remember that you will eat a bunch of junk food. You're gonna have your bad days, eat whatever you want. Something's gonna make you mad because we have work. We don't have to take pictures all day. We actually have to do stuff. So it's gonna stress you out. Everyone has a vice. Usually everyone's vice is food. I know what it is for me. I get mad. I want a whole bunch of sweets. So making sure you just never giving up and you keep going back and you keep following the path. That's why taking the pictures, taking those body measurements, everything is helping you. For me personally, it's uploading these videos every week just because I know my friends will make fun of me if I eventually stop doing these. And especially if I keep getting bigger and bigger, they will. They're relentless. It's just the military and how we were. But I want to make sure that I can at least help motivate you guys. My videos hopefully are getting better with editing and everything. I'm learning more. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm slowly getting better at it. I'm learning how to do intros like you saw in this video. So hopefully I get better quality. I am working on my sound. I do want to get better sound for everybody. So this week is a pretty good success. I am still motivated. I'm still gonna continue doing this for you guys. If you guys, like I said, leave a comment if you have any ideas about things you want me to meal prep or try, or if you have any hesitations of trying. I saw some of my subscribers were leaving about their weight loss so far, and some of them are doing pretty good. So I'm glad you guys are still trying, still keep going, don't give up. Just keep trying. You gotta find something that motivates you, something that you want to lose weight and get in a healthy lifestyle for. So this will be it for this week. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you guys next week with a new meal prep idea, and I'll try to keep it affordable. So you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.
Not likely, bootlickers.